What is up, guys? It's your boy, Mr. K Smiles K. Welcome to my videos where I do sports coverage on Shedeur Sanders, Colorado Buffs, and anything interesting in the sports world. I do have a super huge fan of Shedeur Sanders and his family and everybody who played at the Buffs. I would just like to talk about today that Shedeur Sanders and the Cleveland Browns will have their first preseason game August 8th against Carolina Panthers, where your boy Jimmy Horn Jr. is on, and I cannot wait to see it. But what I would like to talk about is what I think is going to happen. I do think if Shedeur Sanders gets all of his reps that he's supposed to get in the preseason game, he's going to ball out. But here's something that I really wanted to bring up in this video specifically, and why I even made this video. Shedeur Sanders is going to need a really good agent. And I say this because I do feel like it's no shocker that him and Dillon Gabriel are fighting for a position. Obviously, Joe Flacco is probably going to start. But with this, with the fuss about what's going on with the quarterbacks, let's be real. Obviously, the statement that his dad made last year on him not going to specific teams, especially the Browns, I do think the NFL has made their reasonings why. They've already drafted him in a super late round. I think it's already said and done. But what I do like to say is Shedeur Sanders is going to need a really good agent because, let's be honest with you, every NFL quarterback that has gone to the Cleveland Browns has been gone to freaking die. So to be honest with you, I do want to see Shedeur Sanders go crazy, but I just don't think it's going to be with the Cleveland Browns. And the only way he's going to be able to do that is if he gets a really good agent, because Shedeur Sanders is very humble. He wants to do this on his own. And he wants to prove to the world that his numbers will show. His numbers showing already. Look at the training camps. Look at what he's doing. He's already proven that he could be the best quarterback option for the Browns if they even want a freaking franchise leader. But the Browns are known for being just trash. So I'm not shocked that the owner, that bum owner, will say what he said about not wanting Shedeur, whatever. But the Browns are known to be trash. Booty hole. So it's like, I don't even want to see Shedeur go crazy on the Browns. And if he does, he deserves to be with another team. Now, obviously, the Saints didn't draft him because, obviously the NFL owners, the NFL is telling all these teams not to draft him. Obviously, they're going to protect their jobs, so they're not going to draft him. But at the same time, it's not fair that we have to sit here and watch Shedeur Sanders go crazy because, let's be honest, the numbers don't lie. Look at the numbers. And for everybody who isn't a Shedeur Sanders fan because of his swagger, because of his confidence, because his dad gave him a good life, you can have your own opinion, but numbers are numbers and numbers don't lie. When it comes to NFL games, NFL teams, you should want to win. The point of football, the point of sports is to win. And if you look at the numbers, which you should be looking at anyway, whether you like Shedeur Sanders or not, look at the numbers. I know everybody wants to try to play the race game. He's a young fella and all that, and they're comparing him to Arch Manning, to comparing him to all these other. But look at the numbers. Numbers is numbers, whether you hate him or love him. Shedeur Sanders statistically should be the starting quarterback. Obviously, Joe Flacco's going to have his moment, but Joe Flacco's at the retirement age. He's going to be out of there. Every NFL team needs to be looking towards their future. And if you cannot see that Shedeur Sanders doesn't fit, something's wrong with you. Again, yeah, he may be popular because of his dad, but Shedeur Sanders didn't even want his dad coming to visit him in training camp because of all the controversy. But look at the numbers, man. This is a young man balling out. So I just think that if he gets a really good agent, find him a good agent, he can find him a team and get him on a team that will appreciate him. Get him a fan base that will appreciate him. A coaching staff that will appreciate him. It's not fair to him. I played football in high school. I didn't even put up that many good numbers. But I do know that people who did succeeded. So when you got people who don't like Shedeur Sanders because of his father, because of his swagger, because he got it, you should want a confident quarterback. What quarterback of what team don't have that swagger that you want? You should want a quarterback with confidence. I don't understand. This is why the Cleveland Browns will continue to be trash. They will continue to be butt because they always make the stupidest decisions. And this is why. Shedeur Sanders deserves to be somewhere else. So I'm here to say that he needs to get a good agent. Cleveland Browns doesn't deserve him. And there's a reason why Cleveland Browns has been trash booty hole for so long and will continue to be booty hole because he deserves to be somewhere else. I hope Shedeur Sanders gets that good agent, an agent that he could work with that'll land him at the right team. Tell me what you guys think. Am I right or am I wrong? Because numbers don't lie. It's just your boy, Mr. K Smiles K. Subscribe and like so we can see how our boy Shedeur Sanders does. Because I guarantee you, the moment he messes up, everyone's going to be all up in his face. But now that he's doing great, everybody's still quiet because they're waiting for him to mess up. It's terrible. It's terrible. I hope he balls out. He's got that chip on his shoulder. I'm rooting for him. This is your boy, Mr. K Smiles K. I'm out.